everyone, it's Jean. I'm back for just a quick little video because I think somewhere in my bead making video last night, I missed explaining to you about how to decorate or paint your denim. So what I have here are two pieces of denim fabric. Now these are this is different than actual denim pants. This is from a bolt of fabric that my mom had. And I just have I think this is a Dinah Weekly stencil. I'm not 100% sure. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through, I put some paint out just on this little plastic box lid. It broke, so I'm going to use it for a paint palette. But the colors I'm choosing are a teal and a light blue, and I added some color shift to it. So I'm using just folk art paint or apple barrel paint. I don't have any fancy paints yet. So I'm just going to dab through this and make sure that I'm getting paint right on the denim. And when you look through the stencil, you want to make sure that your denim is covering. Okay, so if you don't cover the denim very dark, when it dries, it's going to show up much lighter and you might not like that effect. So let me do this with the paint that I've put out. I may need a little bit more paint. So I'm going to go with a little bit more of the light blue because it seems like the teal is just soaking right in. Now, one thing with denim is that well, any fabric, it's going to soak into the fabric itself when you start doing this. So make sure you put a protective layer down underneath. I just folded mine in half. Let me see if I can find another lighter color here. It's funny how with these apple barrel paints, some of them are so thick and then others of them are not. I'm going to add another color shift in, but this is going to be a more of a green and green metallic. Green, like a green yellow metallic. I don't know if it says exactly. It's called Green Flash, but I'll show you what's on the palette. So here I have still some of the teal, the light blue. I put an aqua in there, and then I put this Green Flash. See if I can get a little different color coming out that might be complementary to what we've already added. So this is just a fun little thing where you can paint your fabric with acrylic paint. You can do this right on the fabric you're going to use for your beads if you want to do it that way. Or, of course, you can use this fabric to make yourself a little pouch or to do something else fun with it if you know how to sew. You can make strips of it for your journals. I really love denim. It's a really fun material to play with. So I'm going to put a little bit more teal in this because I don't want to lose the teal color. I'm getting low on my teal, so I'm going to have to find another source for my teal, I think. Let me look over here and see what else I have. This is called Ocean Green, but it looks teal to me, so here's the color right here. It's a little bit, it's a different, it might be a different consistency, but that's what I find sometimes with these paints, is that I don't know if it has to do with shelf life or what the actual concern would be, but sometimes the paint will come out more liquidy than other times, and that's okay. I don't mind it. It's just I don't know why some does it and some does and some doesn't. So here's my little polka dot fabric now. And I love it because it has a variation of colors. Now, one thing I noticed is some of the colors and the circles bled together, if you can see that. And that's because I moved the stencil. Now, if you're careful and you don't move your stencil, then you're going to get a more clear image. So now this is a little stencil that I have. Let me see if I can try some other colors. Maybe something more on the blue spectrum. This is a metallic blue. And I'm not sure what other colored blues I have, actually, because for some reason I'm not a big fan of blue, evidently. So I don't have that many. I mean, light blue and aqua and those types of things I really like. But I don't have other blues. I thought I had a navy blue, but I'm not finding it. Let me look back here. There's a blue. And I think I'm going to add a little tiny bit of gray, maybe. Let's see what happens with this little dot and dash type stencil. So this other type of paint that I'm using is from Walmart. This is a dark ultramarine, a dark blue. So this is what I have on my palette. So I have some metallic blue and then this darker ultramarine. And I'm going to put some aqua sky in there too. It'll be pretty. Just so I have enough paint. So we'll just do a little variation of this on here and see what we come up with. I've not used this stencil before, so I don't know the quality of the transfer, but we will check it out here and see. The great thing is I have a couple yards of this denim, so if I want to do it again, it will be fine. Another thing is if you do use this fabric for your denim beads, when you roll them and then add your wire like I did in my video, you're not going to notice that your stenciling might not be right on the money, if you know what I mean. So let me lift this up and see. Oh, it does leave a really cool pattern. Let me show you closer to the camera. So it does leave a really cool pattern. It's a smaller stencil, so I'd have to move it around. But I really like that because I think it will be more visible when you're rolling your bead. Now, I did get a little bit extra paint there, so it bled through. And that's okay, because like I said, we're going to be rolling the bead, and you won't notice as much that you have thicker areas than others. And, you know, with this type of process, it's, to me, less is more. So if you have to go over your little spots more than one time, you know, that's okay. I would rather do that than miss areas. So lighter amount of paint and more focus on the areas that you are going to paint on. Now underneath this I have muslin, and I will do some muslin. I didn't cut it, so I'll have to see. Muslin painted is very cool for journal covers, as well as painting your denim. So if you're looking for a unique journal cover design, painting your denim is a fabulous way to incorporate some mixed media into your cover. Okay, let me get a little lighter if I can. I like the variation of this. So here I have, and all over me as well, this this really cool denim pattern. So what I will do with my two pieces, and they will probably dry relatively quickly. This one already feels like it's drying because it's warm in here. Once they dry, I'll be able to start rolling them into beads. Or if there's something else that I want to make, like a journal cover. Now, the other side is not done, so I'm going to wait for this to dry before I try doing the other side. But isn't that a really cool option for making your denim unique and your own? I'm trying to see if I can pull out, I don't know where, oh, here it is. This is the piece, let me move this one. This is the piece that is the actual denim that I have left from my project yesterday, since I only rolled a couple beads. So let me show you, let me get, I just really love polka dots. So I'm going to use this stencil, and I'm going to try some pink. Who likes pink? I do. I think I've flipped it all over the place, but okay. Pink. And my pinks are, I'm getting out of my pinks because I love pink. And I'm going to maybe put, that one's about gone. I'm going to put a little bit of a peachy pink, if I can find it quickly. Don't want you guys to have to fuss with me too long. Yes, here's peachy pink. I'm going to add this, and hopefully we'll get something a little bit different than the teal or the blue. Okay, so let me go to town dabbing this. I did not change my dauber. my little makeup sponge. I just added the pink and the peach together. Now, if I get a little bit of a blue showing through, I'm going to be totally okay with that. Because what better color to go with blue than pink? I like that peachy pink a lot. And I think what I'm getting mainly is baby pink. So let me pour out some more of the peachy pink and see if I can get some variation here in the circles with the peachy pink. Okay, so this is how it shows up on regular denim. And you can just take a few moments and prepare your denim for different colors. Look at that. Isn't that cool? And what's also cool is that the paint on here is going to leave you some texture. So it adds texture to your beads as well. So I hope you enjoyed that little tutorial on how to stencil your denim to make a variation in what you make your beads out of. And the next time I come back, I'll do the muslin, and I will also show you how you can use some silicone stamps with this similar process. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.